Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, today's episode, we have the Saturday night press conference just coming down. Now, there are some huge results. There was a nail-biter, the first game, Sydney versus, who did they play? It was a reserve team, I can't remember who it was. It was a nail-biter, just coming down. Anyway, let's get to all the games. Let's start from Friday nights. First up, St Kilda versus the Lions. Now, St Kilda, Jack Sinclair, what a jet, what a gun. We got him dirt cheap. He was still dirt cheap for ages. They even gave him a cherry. That's how good he is. Scored a 133. Played midfield this week. Now, what disappoints me so much, it hurts when I see it, is Wanganeen Milera. Okay, I started him. When I started him, he was scoring 60s. Couldn't kick the ball. Didn't have the confidence to run on. He wasn't doing it. The last 5 weeks, he's gone nuts. Now, why couldn't he do this when I started with him? I would have been killing it now. I'd have been in the top 10. Maybe not, but just coming down. But anyway, he's gone nuts. So if you picked him up lately, you've done good. Scored a 116. Now, Brad Crouch, he's picking up again, back to where he was last year. I think he goes up and down, but he's around about the 102 mark. Rowan Marshall scored a 99, but the interesting one here is Jack Steele scored a 97. It may not sound like much, but for him, lately, it's a big score. Okay, so the owners will be happy. He's back. He might be back now. Is there anyone out? Well, Stocker, I don't think many people will own him, but he's scored an 81. He got reported, but he's cleared. So you're lucky. Actually, Jack Steele is cleared as well. If you go by the way the match review committee review all these reportable incidents, he could have been there for 4 weeks, the way they were reviewing him. Anyway, he's gotten off, so you're lucky. Now, is there anyone else of interest that's in Kilda? Well, there is. Okay, there's a rookie, because we need all our rookies playing well, and Winhager, he didn't produce the goods if you got him. Scored you a 50. Actually started well, then he stopped. So, not good enough. 50 points. And if you got Sharman, scored you a 13. Now, let's move over to the Lions. Now, somebody last week asked me a question. He said, should I get Harris Andrews or should I get Petrarca? Now, I said, you got to get Petrarca. He didn't listen. He got Andrews. Can you believe this? Andrews got a 157. Well done. It was an incredible pick. Now, Josh Dunkley scored a 122. Our experts, panel of experts, all said jump on Dunkley for your VC. We listened. 122. We're happy, okay, but we really wanted a better 130 or 140. Okay, but 122. Now, do you take it? I say yes, you have to take it. How do you not take 122? Then again, I might not take it. I'm just going to think about it, okay? It depends on how the first game goes tomorrow. Now, Lockie Neal, 114. He's picking up now. Let's go down. Is there any rookies here of interest? Let's have a look. Well, Will Ashcroft, 62. That's a poor performance. If you got him, probably time to trade now. Upgrade season. Time to get rid of him. Anyone else? Well, Robertson. I thought he was the pick of the bunch, Robertson. All those 200k rookies, I thought Robertson would have been the best one. That's disappointing, 33. Yeah, very bad. And Lohman, 29. Okay, you need these players performing now. Actually, Fletcher's another one, 53. They're all disappointing. Anyway, let's move over to the next game. Now, this game was the nail-biter. It was a very tense, close game. 205 to 34. Seen nothing like it for a long time. That's 171 points. That's unheard of. Now, Goulden, 164. If you've captained or vice-captained him, you're one of the rare ones. I think 3.4% of all super coaches have got him as a VC or C, so it's very rare. So you've done good. You're going to fly. Now, who else is of interest? Well, Warner would be on the interest, 135. Parker 134. They all went nuts. Okay, all of them. But the ones that didn't go nuts are popular. Like a big ownership. Lloyd 83. That's quite low for Lloyd. And Mills 77. He got subbed out. It's a 40k drop in price. So we could pick up Mills 40k cheaper next week. That's not bad. Okay, so if you're looking at getting Mills, you're getting it 40k cheaper. Now with Mills in a team, I noticed that Goulden is now on his preferred position, the wing. He rotates with Warner. He goes in the middle, Warner goes in the wing. When Warner goes in the middle, Goulden goes on a wing. So they sort of rotate positions now. So it's good news for Goulden with Mills back. Now, rookies, Sheldrick, I thought he's good, but I didn't think it was. I mean, he played against West Coast, okay, but he went nuts. 29 touches. It was crazy. He was going at 27% halfway through the game. Then he improved 62%. He did really well. And, yeah, that's it for this guy. Well, Lloyd couldn't get much action. I mean, in defense, 83. I mean, West Coast, 34 points. They didn't attack. Similar story went with Himmelberg 2 weeks ago against West Coast. Scored 88. The ball's not there. What can you do? Anyway, let's move over to... actually, someone will have Melican. 21. It's not the right time to score a 21 when people need you to score well. Now, at West Coast, Elliot Yeo... 93, 400k. Well, it was actually 325k earlier, but I didn't get him that cheap. It was a 400k this week. I picked him up. Very happy. First time one of my players I pick up actually scores. He played for us. And 10 tackles. Very happy. If you got Kelly, got you a 96. You did well. The rest, no good. Okay, Dom Sheed, 66. Barras, 65. These are terrible scores. Now, with your rookies, who did good for you? Let's have a look. Well, Gimby, 48, if you still got him. You shouldn't have Gimby now, but if you do have him, he scored you a 48. Long, 34. Hewitt, 38. These are bad scores. Maric, 16. Chesser, 11. And Chesser pretty much played nearly the whole game. Well, 59%, so 60% of the game. Yeah, these are bad scores. And the debutant, Jack Williams, 21, got injured. What happened to him? Left ankle strapped. Anyway, let's move over to the next game. Now we go to Freo and the Bombers. Now Luke Ryan, 143. That's massive, okay? Looks like they're playing that old system back. They changed the way they play again. And Ryan's going to benefit big time. Just kick it back to Ryan. Then they set it all up through Ryan. He killed it. Luke Jackson, 134. Should have got him. I should have got him. He was so cheap. I didn't get him. I can't believe this. It was about 430k at one stage, I remember. And I thought that no point getting Jackson if they got Darcy. Darcy's going to do all the ruck work. Well, he did, but Jackson still scored. Now, Sarong, 104. Brayshaw, 129. Brayshaw, what a last quarter. He must have had over about 12 or 13 possessions. He went nuts. Because I had him in one of my multis. I needed 25. He needed 9 more touches. He ended up at 29. He went nuts. Now, Johnson, 99. That's for a rookie. Last week he couldn't score. This week at 99. It's crazy. And 5, finally, 75. Is getting better, okay? More midfield time this week, as predicted, because Jackson went up forward. When Jackson went into the ruck, then 5 went forward. That's every time Darcy was off to the bench. So looks like 5 might have that midfield time. It looked a bit slow, but he's getting there, okay? Give him a couple of weeks. He'll get back to those 150s again, just coming down. Now, was there anyone else here? That's about it. If you had Sturt, he scored you a 4, okay, just coming down. Anyway, to the Bombers and Ridley, 137. Now, I own Ridley. I got him at 420k. I was so happy. I started Ridley at 500k, then I sold him, and I picked him up again at 420. And he went nuts, but 137, I don't think he deserved those points. not 137. I hardly seen him in the second half. And all I seen in the second half was Luke Ryan, non-stop. Everything I saw was Luke Ryan. But Ridley got a 137, not complaining. Zach Merritt, Jet, 126. Nick Martin on the wing. How does he do it? 120. It's unheard of. 124. McGrath had a good game, 109. Parrish, he's back. Had a good start. Had a huge start. Then just slowed down. 92. Match fitness, obviously. I'll get back to it. But disappointing one was Redman. If you got the Redman, 67. That's bad. Okay, that's very bad for the owners. They would have been happy. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's continue. Now, we're projected 1973, and that's with 17 players, and one of those players scoring a -3. I'm still projected 1973. I can't believe this. Okay, and that's a captain score of 122. Now, I haven't decided if I'm keeping that or not. I might change it. I might even go to lead. If I go to lead, projection goes up 19. It looks more better, but just coming down. I might leave it on bonds. Okay, so who's yet to play? Yeah, we've got keys in here. Because we don't have much cash. We only got 4K left, so we're gonna have keys. I'm expecting keys to go around about 50 or 60 tomorrow. Against, I have a feeling he's gonna tag Dacos, which then means that both my players are gonna go bad. Keys and Dacos. Between them, I'll be lucky to get 100. So that's probably going to drop down to about 1873 tomorrow. And actually, that's all my players got left. There's only 2 of them. Is it? No, sorry, I got Real as well. Real's going to play. Real's going to go 200 on his own. He's going to make up for these 2 points, Real. I need a big one. He's going to perform. Just coming there, Real. Anyway, I've got Laird and Dawson. Okay, so would I go captain on Laird? I'm really thinking about it. Depends on the first game. Actually, that is the first game. Anyway, we'll see what happens. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.
That's all, folks.